Hi, Gary from Mr. G Shave here for another Friday afternoon. Not very nice outside. It was nicer earlier, but it's clouded over and we're expecting another snowstorm tomorrow. Snowstorm in the UK is nothing like you get in other parts of the world. It's, you know, a few centimetres and we all panic. But yeah, so got some bad weather on the way. So yeah, head shave number, I think it's number 37, but I'll correct it up here somewhere if I've got that wrong. I had a comment about my lighting and the lighting reflecting off the shower cubicle, so I've opened the door or slid the door across so you don't get that reflection. Let me know if you if you like that, or if you prefer it the other way. It's up to you. But yeah, so shave today, again it's going to be a shave with a sample from Scott Newman, and I'm going to use a pre-shave just for half of my head, and I'm going to stick with the same pre-shave I used, and I'll probably use the same pre-shave all week so I get a good idea. So it'll be a Glyce pre-shave on half of my head on my left hand side, and then no pre-shave on the other, and then I'll get a better feel for whether the pre-shave makes any difference. Let's put my glasses on. This is A&E Barbiere Sofisticato Kaizen. So let's get that in there. So I haven't got, I'm not sure, I don't think I've got any Ariana and Evans. I'm pretty sure I haven't. So this will be a new one to me. I have opened it. And I'm guessing from Barbiere Sofisticato, I'm thinking barber shop probably. Again, I'm purposely not looking up the scent profiles or doing any kind of research into the soap. I want to give you my first scent, you know, my first sort of sense of the soap. Well, we'll see what, I mean, yes, it does smell barbershop, but it's sort of slightly different. I've got water on my glasses. Slightly different to, say, Sterling barbershop. It's sort of more musky, or I'm not sure whether I'm getting anything woody in it. I suppose, yeah, there is a wood in the background. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. I was pretty good on the last one, according, I think it was Scott was saying I got the scent, well, I got two of the ingredients. I was getting orange, but there was something called white musk and other things involved. There was lemon in it and there was grapefruit in it. I got those two. I got the lemon at the beginning. I didn't get it as I was shaving. And then I got orange, especially with the aftershave splash. It was just orange to me. That was really sweet orange. So yeah, I might have got about 50% of the scent right. This has got a bit of a woody smell. I can't work out what the other bit to it is. It's a barbershop scent, definitely, but it's, how can I put it? It's sort of a deeper, sort of, I don't know. I mean, I can't say whether it was an old-fashioned barbershop scent or whether it's a new barbershop scent. I haven't got a clue because I very rarely went to barbershops, and when I did, you know, they weren't, you know, I was only a kid, so I didn't really, you know, focus too much on the smells. But yeah, so that's the soap. Following up with Humphreys again, because I think that goes well with the soap. Then I was looking at something different, something I haven't used for a while. Barts Aftershave Lotion, handmade in Scotland with natural ingredients, and this is amber and Moroccan jasmine. This is really nice stuff. It's more of an oil than it is a splash. It's it's got a sort of an oily consistency to it. And then following that up with the partnering aftershave balm from Barts, Amber and Moroccan Jasmine. That's it there. So that's what I'm using today. I'm gonna, oh yeah, hardware wise, let's get this right. I'm using this, I haven't used this for a while, the Shaving Grail by Saponificio Varesino. So that's the Shaving Grail. Beautiful this. Absolutely stunning, all wood. I've put the soap in, and again I would say this is a crope. I don't tend to rub the soap into these little round holes because you never get the soap out. You can never get it all out. So when you're lathering, the brush is one of my favourite head shaving brushes. It's the Razorock F400. I think it's the big red. So that's the brush. Beautiful brush. Put that in the water, and the razor, you may have caught a glimpse of it, is going to be the Henson. I thought I'd change it out a bit from the leaf razor. You're probably getting a bit bored with the leaf razor. And this has got the Astra green, or Astra SP green blade in it on its third use. So that's the equipment I'm using today. I'm going to get myself ready. I'll probably lather up off camera, and we'll get into the shave. Right, I'm back. I thought I'd stick with the same regime as I did with my Wednesday straight razor shave and actually show you me putting the pre-shave on and actually lathering up. So there's the pre-shave. And let's just clean that up. I always clean off the soap bar afterwards. Rub that in a bit. Trying to stick to about halfway across. And then I'll start on this side so I don't get soap pre-shave into the lather. Right, so here we go. Squeeze out the brush. Now this holds a lot of water because it's such a big brush, so I wouldn't think I'll need to add a lot of water to this. So here we go. I may need to add soap because it's such a large brush. It's getting there. Probably a bit unfair because this is a 34 or 32 millimeter knot, so it's just all the lather is in the knot. But it hasn't exploded as quickly as the previous soap that I used on Wednesday. But again, that could just be down to the brush. And if I'm honest, this brush is too big for this bowl. I mean, that's when you splay it in there, it literally fills the bowl. So I should have really used my Giles Shaving Co. Let's get some water in there and see. Yeah, I think that's... So there you go. We've got a bit of lather there, but it's all in the brush. Look at that. Oh yeah, now I'm getting wood. Now the scent has really developed now it's been lathered. I can't work out There's wood and something else. It's not a pine or anything like that. It might come to me, I don't know. Right, let's get this on the head. But suffice to say, it doesn't look as promising. Looking at the bowl, but it's all in the brush. Oh, I've started on the wrong side. Okay, well, let's hope it doesn't make too much of a difference. Do you know what? I think this actually needs more soap. Let's try a bit more soap in there. I didn't put a lot of soap in, I admit. I'd probably put half a thumbnail's worth in. Right, let's try that. This looks quite thin. I'm surprised. We'll see how it behaves. Mind you, I'm going to be using a different soap, because I mean, I know Ariane Evans and certainly Kaizen is supposed to be very, very good, but it could just be the brush and the fact that it's got no room to move in that bowl. But it's good enough. Right then, let's go with the grain on this side first. I forgot to turn the sounds off on my phone, so apologies for that. Very smooth. This Henson Razor is a great head shaver, you know. Really easy to find the angle and very, very smooth. So that was pre-shave free side. So now let's go with the pre-shave side. Slicker, certainly with this. I think this is definitely slicker as a first impression. Got somebody at the front door by the sounds of it. Yeah. So for me, straight away, I can tell the difference with this on my head. So that's 2-1 to the pre-shave for me. I can feel it more so with this with this Henson razor than I could with the straight razor, which surprises me really, because I didn't think I'd get that big a difference. But there is a difference. It's been an interesting experiment, and so my expectation for the main event, which will be tomorrow, my expectation will be that it will make a big difference to the face shave as well. But we shall see. We shall see. Right, let's go lather again. Second pass. So when I first started head shaving, I only did 2 passes and a pickup pass. Now I kind of do 3 passes. That includes, the third pass includes the pickup pass. Because I now go across the grain on my head, certainly at the back. Right, I suppose you're all probably waiting for news of my appointment yesterday, was it not yesterday, on Wednesday. Right, again, I'm going to go across the grain now. It looks like I'm not going to be able to avoid an operation, and it's probably going to end up in a knee replacement. They are saying that there's a lot of muscle wastage there, so I could extend the time frame in which I will need the knee replacement by building up the muscles around my knee. So I'm going to have a brace fitted, and I'm going to have physio. And then I've also been instructed that I've got to lose some weight, because apparently with my weight they will not get funding from the NHS for a knee operation. So I've got to get down to a BMI of under 30, or is it? Yeah, it's under 30. So before the NHS will fund such an operation, which is no big, well, it is a big thing, because I mean it's going to mean quite a big diet. I'm just shaving my ears. Why not? I just saw a few hairs. Saves me getting the electric razor out. So yeah, it's one of those. At the moment, I have been told, even with this physio and everything, eventually I'm going to have knee replacement surgery. But ideally, at the moment, really, I'm way too young to have it. Apparently I probably wouldn't be happy with the result. So basically, he said, lose some weight, do some exercise, we'll give you some steroid injections into your knee to help, and then if it still hurts, come back and see us. The MRI did show up that I've damaged the meniscus, and I've torn the posterior cruciate ligament, the PCL. I've torn that. But he said the instability is coming from muscle wastage around the knee, because I haven't been exercising, and the main reason I haven't really been exercising is because I've been shielding because of my underlying health conditions, and so I just haven't been doing anything. I've been sitting at a desk, working at the desk, and not much else. So not really a lot of exercise. And then I've had this strap, because I got my own strap, and I've had that strap on that leg, so it hasn't been having to do a lot of work. So yeah, it's one of those. So I've got to do everything I can to avoid the inevitable, I guess. To avoid an operation, or certainly try and push it back, postpone it until much later. I mean, he said, you know, if I do a good job of it, it could be 10 years. But that's the other thing, he did say that I've got arthritis in my knees, or certainly in the one, and he's assuming that the other one will be the same. So yeah, that's the situation. It's not as bad as I thought it was. I thought it would be an immediate operation, but I went in, they did some more x-rays from different angles. He's basically going to give me a brace, but he doesn't want me to use it all the time. He only wants me to use it when my knee is painful. That's basically where we're at. So I'm quite pleased in some respects. I mean, I've kind of always known that I was going to have both knees replaced at some point, and he's kind of confirmed that. But trying to do this is so awkward with my right hand. Getting the angle right. So yeah, better than I thought. And let's hope it works. Let's just hope it works, is all I can say. Fingers crossed. Right, let's have a feel around. Have I got everything? I think I probably have. Certainly feels like it, but I know I've got a bit here. And a little bit here. I want to try. Plenty of slickness in this soap though. That's me done. I always have difficulty in the temple area. There you go, that's BBS now. All done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up as usual, and I'll be right back. Right, back, all cleaned up. So, post-shave. Let's start with the cold rinse and the alum. Really nice. See how we've done with the alum. I mean, the Henson is a very mild razor, so you can't really go wrong. I have reopened up something up here. There's a little cut up here, so that was bleeding a little bit, but I'm pretty certain it's stopped now. Yeah, I can feel it. Just where I opened up that little cut, but other than that, very slight tinge in the background, tingle, nothing really. So Very good. Very good indeed. So rinse out my little black microfiber cloth. I actually use these as lens cloths as well, you know. Not the same ones, obviously. I keep them separate, they're slightly different colour. I have grey ones for my camera. But yeah, very nice. Let's go on with the witch hazel. There's never any burn with this Humphreys witch hazel. I don't think there's anything in it to make it burn. But yeah, very nice. And on with the Barts. Now, I haven't used this in ages, but this is really quite oily. Well, I think it is an oil. It's certainly not the consistency of a normal aftershave. As you see, it makes your hands glisten like oil. Oh, really nice. Really, really, really nice. Oh, that, I'd forgotten how good that was. That's really good. So that's the Barts Amber and Moroccan Jasmine. Really nice. So on with the aftershave lotion. As you can see, it's left a sheen on my head. I don't know if you can see it, but that's like an oily sheen. Really nice, goes very well with that barbershop scent. It's quite a different barbershop scent to the sterling one. I think I prefer the sterling barbershop scent, but each to their own. As I always say, your mileage may vary, everybody's different, but I think I prefer the sterling scent. The performance of the soap, I think, due to the conditions that I put it through, a huge brush and a very small lathering bowl, I don't think I gave it a fair shot. So I will probably reuse that off camera, and I'll give my opinion on the soap, because I am certain that A&E Kaizen soap it's highly respected. A lot of people think it's one of the best soaps out there. So I'm going to give it another shot, because I don't think I gave it a fair shot this time. The pre-shave experiment, pre-shave side of my head won. Again, all the way through the shave I could feel the difference in slickness on my head. So I would, before deciding to go out, rush out and get loads of pre-shave and this, that and the other, I would say wait until tomorrow for the face shave, for the final test, because not everybody shaves their head, not everybody uses straight razors, but everybody who watches my channel, I think, uses a DE, and they do face shaves. So let's see how it performs tomorrow on the face shave, and then I'll give the final verdict. But at the moment it's 2-0, but that could be overridden tomorrow because the face shave with a DE stroke SE is more common, so therefore it might win out on that. So we'll see. That's it for today. It's bye-bye from me. It's bye-bye from the Henson Razor. I think it's the larger of the two gaps. I've forgotten now, but it's the medium plate, I think. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye bye for now.